Hey, what's going on, guys? Hot Fuzzy here with my co-host.
Mr. Sloppy Noise.
We're bringing you guys the F7A and F7C ship build guide today. If you have any questions, throw us a comment below. And as always, give us a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, we would greatly appreciate it. Sloppy, take us in.
All right, guys. So I am loading out my F7A with NDBs and Revenants. Nothing super crazy here. It comes with the Revenants. Slap on some NDBs if you can get them. It is dealing massive amounts of damage. And on top of that, it feels good. Okay? Start off with the NDBs. Once you take down their shields, mouse up and add those Revenants to the mix. You will tear up those ships. If you cannot get NDBs for whatever reason, I personally just say, forget it. I'm going all CFs. I know it has a limited capacitor, and I'm kind of gonna hurt myself on the potential maximum DPS. But I don't know if you've been out in the PU lately. Most people are going back to jousting. Okay, they're going back to you get 2 or 3 seconds on target and it's gone, and you go 2 or 3 seconds on target and it's gone. There's very few times you're actually going to wind up going against a Polaris where you're going to have extended periods of time on target, and it's going to be with you and the whole group. Okay, that's the only real time something like the Omnis might come in. But the CFs are nice. They have great speed. You're going to hit everything. I always want to use Omnis, but whenever we do, for whatever reason, maybe there's desync, they just don't seem to hit as much. Missile wise, Dominators, okay? Get those EM missiles out there, start using them. They're more reliable than the infrareds. And the cross sections, I don't know why. It's just the EMs always feel better to me. Okay? It has a great splash radius. It's one of the best missiles out there. On to shields, going comp shields. Whether you go the comp C's or B's or whatever, you're gonna get the most shield pool out of the competitions. And then, of course, going on down to the power plants, one of the benefits of the A is that you have an abundance of power. So go ahead, slap on a stealth A or a stealth B. You're still going to be full pips all around. When it comes down to coolers, stealth, okay, you don't need that much cooling. And I would rather have that, extra 1K or extra 1.5Ks of sneaking up or getting away rather than worry about component health when if I'm getting hit by missiles and stuff like that and it's taking out components, I'm probably in more trouble than than what an extra 500 component health is going to do. And of course, Quantum Drive VK00, it is the fastest, it is the best, it has some of the best cooldown time as well. If you can't get that, personally, I'm going to go with the Civilian A. Okay? That's just because it has the cooldown time. It allows me to get in and out. I don't have to worry about being stuck there for an extra 10 to 12 seconds if crap's hitting the fan. And I don't really lose much out on speed anyways. So, overviews, NDBs and Revenants. If you can't get that, throw on some CFs. If you really think you're going to have a lot of time on target, maybe using this for some fleet practice, Omnis are good. And you can always switch out those size 4 Revenants, put in some size 4 Omnis, and maybe throw some ballistics up top or on the nose. Shields, comps, power plants, stealth, coolers, stealth, quantum drives, mill or civilian, whatever you can get your hands on, okay, guys?
And now on to the F7C Hornet Mark II. So for my loadout, and this is what I recommend for all the new players, is when they pick up their F7C, getting CFs. Big reason is time on target. New players are going to struggle with being able to hit the target and aiming and all that stuff. That takes time to hone that. CF series are far better for time on target. 1800 speed, no question. Yes, it is power hungry with this ship, but I would rather you hit the target 9 out of 10 times. So to start with, you can pick up the nose turret for the F7C at multiple areas across the burst. You can check out down here, bunch of spots, slap that on. That gives you 2 size 2s on the nose. The days of the F7A being able to swap their nose turret onto the C variant are gone. For the wings, I'm running the Rhinos, And for the top, this is where you can use the F7A ball turret. There are tons of them around. Ask around, ask us. We'll gladly help you out. Get someone to give you their ball turret so you can throw the 2 size 3s up on top to maximize your firepower. Bada boom, bada bing, you're good to go. Onto the missiles. You're limited on the F7C to either 8 size 1s, 4 size 2s, or 2 size 3s. My recommendation is just running the 8 size 1s. The task forces do all right. Yeah, their missile damage isn't as good as size 2s and so on, but the EMs, like Sloppy was saying, just win out overall. Better luck. People have less noise to get rid of the missile signatures. Better chance of hitting them. Shields, same as the F7A. Gonna run comps. Power plants are the only different thing when it comes to the component side for the F7A to F7C. The F7C runs 2 size 1 for the power supplies. I recommend running slipstreams if you can get them. If you cannot, you could slap in the comp power to maximize your power, or run the stealth Bs. You'll be down 2 pips on your components, but I run the stealth A's. I only sacrifice 1 pip. Like Sloppy was talking about, your EM and IR signatures are important. I would rather reduce my visibility by a couple K all day long. Coolers, you're running snow blinds, stealth A. If you can't get those, get the stealth Bs. And the quantum drive, same with the A. Going with the monster, the VK00, or the civilian A if you cannot find one. Otherwise, that pretty much wraps it up, other than some paint liveries. Slop, what's your favorite livery for the Hornet?
I'm going exec hanger. Look, camo works. I don't care what you say. You can't see me if I'm in camo.
Yeah,
That's
it adds it reduces your visibility by 20%.
yeah,
Definitely. Definitely.
yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it from us over here at Chaotic Neutral. If you have any questions, throw them on down in the comments. And we hope to hear from you. Okay. Anyways, take care and good luck out there, guys.
See you in the next one.